Talk was cool, but not enough. Not me in your room, I'm trying to fuck. Sloppy talk was cool, but not enough. Not me in your room, I'm trying to fuck. Sloppy talk was cool, but not enough. Not me in your room, I'm trying to fuck. Sloppy talk was cool, but not enough. Not me in your room, I'm trying to fuck. Sloppy talk was cool, but not enough. Not me in your room, I'm trying to fuck. Sloppy talk was cool, but not enough. Not me in your room, I'm trying to fuck. Sloppy talk was cool, but not enough. Not me in your room, I'm trying to fuck. But not enough. Not me in your room, I'm trying to fuck. Sloppy talk was cool, but not enough. Not me in your room, I'm trying to fuck. Sloppy talk was cool, but not enough. Not in your room, I'm trying to fuck. Sloppy talk was cool, but not enough. Not me in your room, I'm trying to fuck. In your room, I'm trying to fuck. Sloppy talk was cool, but not enough. Not me in your room, I'm trying to fuck. Sloppy talk was cool, but not enough. Not in your room, I'm trying to fuck. Sloppy talk was cool, but not enough. Not me.
One guy
I don't know if the YouTube can hear me. Hold me tight, I'll change you. I don't know if the YouTube. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hold me tight. Bro, it's actually annoying. Fucking. Alright, bet. Sloppy top was cool, not enough. Not I don't know if the YouTube. Oh, alright, there we go. We can get rid of that. Hopefully, the YouTube stream. Actually, wait. Oh, I think I know why. I know why. I don't got the I don't got the thing on. You switching between both, bruh. Wait, is Streamlabs showing both the comments for both things? Nah, it's not. It's not. So I gotta keep this pulled up. Now, yeah, you could see them on the screen, but like I have the chat box over here, so I gotta constantly like look at it, to be honest. But alright, cool, whatever. Let's get into reacting to some shit. I wanted to react to this shit yesterday, but that video that I reacted to yesterday literally took up all the whole stream. I low-key want to light that candle over there. I low-key want to do that. Alright, later, babe. Kid, you still in here? I doubt Kid say. She be just popping in here.
One guy dates.
Let's start this video up. I love you too, man. Light it. That requires me leaving the room to go out and goddamn. Hold on, let me see something. Let me pull this shit up, right? And then that's Candy. I don't got no hotkeys on this shit. I don't think I need it though. Hold on, let me do this. Stop being lazy. I'm not even being lazy. I just don't feel like doing that. I feel like that's definitely a difference. Oh my gosh, I forgot I got a strike on my channel. No, I forgot. That's bad. I'm trying to pull up the live analytics. That's not even lazy for real. That's dead not lazy. Like you can't jack that as laziness. I literally just came from out there. One, I just came from out there. Two, that requires me to damn, I don't know. I'm gonna just keep this on the default. Put a compressor on there. I'll put a. I don't want to put a gain on there. Whatever. It's not even. It's dead not. It's dead not. Oh, that's so fire that the YouTube chat pops up on the screen too. That's tough. That's so tough. I gotta hear. Hold on, let me pull it up on my phone. What the hell? Yo, my phone is tweaking. Oh. This shit just was not trying to come on. My shit is dead bugging. This shit is running mad slow. Bugging. Alright, so let's do that. This shit is running mad slow. It's glitchy. Yeah, I know. It's cause this dual stream shit is probably fucking cooking my shit. Like, I don't even know how the Twitch stream looks. Let me check the Twitch stream. Yeah, I don't know if my... This is like a little test. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so this shit's probably cooking my PC. Unless you was talking about the audio, like hearing me multiple times. I'm watching my YouTube stream on my phone to like hear the audio. Unless you was talking about the audio, like hearing me multiple times. Nah, the shit look fine. The shit look fine, so we chilling. It says that it's unstable. I gotta fix my settings and all that, but whatever. Light it up. Light it up. Light it up. Light it up. Alright, let's get into react to these damn videos. Fuck it. Whatever this shit sound like, it sound like. Whatever it look like, it look like. Let's get to it. I wanted to react to this yesterday because I don't know why I was like kind of so intrigued by this video, but it's Picky Guy versus 50 girls. You know what we're gonna do too? We're gonna take that playback speed, we're gonna put it up to 1.25, and we gonna get it rocking. Let's get into it.
It's 50 women at the same time. Why did they not call me?
I should bring the green screen back.
Ryan's dream right now.
50?
The first time as a guy, you could be choosy almost with who you want. It's like, oh.
Yeah, how did they pick The Bachelor for this?
If you think about it, one guy, 50 women. This is almost what it's like to be a girl. Actually, this probably isn't even accurate because how many women?
I just realized these niggas is reacting to this shit. I thought they was. Damn, now I want to find the original video. Did they link this shit in the comments? I hope so. No, they didn't. Now I look like an idiot. Now I look stupid. I look dumb as shit now. That just pissed me off. We gonna find another video to watch. Fuck these niggas. I hate these dudes. Let's react to Pooh Shiesty. Let me X this shit out. Let me X that out too. I want to hear about what academics. I low-key want to hit. Just look it up on YouTube. I don't feel like doing that. I dead don't feel like doing that. I'll be honest with you. I'll react to this and then I'll do it. But apparently Pooh Shicey's out now, so I seen a video of him earlier, like hugging his grandmother or something. This nigga got mad lock, like his locks long as shit. I'm not lazy. Stop jacking that. Stop jacking that. That's bad for business, yo.
Somebody said Pooh Shicey's home?
How the fuck he get out? That's one thing I want to know.
Okay. Cleared his Instagram. By the way, he's in the same McLaren that he hopped out when he shot that nigga. Let's see. Is Pooh Shicey home?
Yeah, I don't know how niggas can type that fast, because I definitely can't.
Oh, wow. He is. No audio on this?
Why he had to pop out in the shiesty mask, though? Like, he couldn't have let that shit at home, bruh. Like, I get your name is Pooh Shicey, but you did not have to pop out in the shiesty mask, gang. Like, you deadass did not have to do that whatsoever, bro. Like, you could have came out, you know, had your drip on and shit like that, but the nigga, did Trump pardon him? I highly doubt Trump pardoned, bro. Trump is not pardoning this nigga. He pardoned Kodak. He is not pardoning this nigga. This nigga's not. He was not that big for him to be pardoning fucking Pooh Shicey of all people. He probably just got out on good behavior or some shit. I did not mean to do that. And then I just restarted the whole fucking video by accident. I don't know what the fuck I just
Pooh
did.
Shicey's home? No audio on this?
Open it.
Yo, it's not full screening.
I always liked his music. This shit about to go crazy.
What did I do?
Okay.
Got him. We fucking
What the fuck did I do?
Some people always
Okay, whatever.
confused about this release date thing. Bro, that means he's on a halfway house. And a halfway house a lot of times will allow you to go do your business, but you got to still sleep at the halfway house. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know what the fuck a halfway house is. He just said it, but
house timing now. Oh wow, that's good. There's no audio.
he's 25. I don't think he was supposed to get life. I think he had like 10,
After all
15.
the time this nigga done did, we gotta ask Pooh Shicey about what.
Yeah,
think
nah, when he
about
got
all
locked
this
up, he was
shit.
mad young.
'Cause he one of them dudes who, I think he a little bit too real. Like, he don't realize everybody be joking around. Like, I think he be taking shit dead serious.
This is crazy. What, you thought he was an old head? Nah, he young.
What you talking about? His name.
Oh, okay. That's when he was a kid and he was like, doing whatever. Okay. Let me see. You got People Magazine, Jennifer Lopez. What the fuck is that? Kylie Jenner. Okay.
And bro,
Aisha Curry,
Pooh Shicey getting out before Melly is crazy though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He ain't even really saying nothing. I thought he would have been saying more. This nigga ain't saying shit. Hey man, I was jacking free Pooh Shicey too. I really was knocking Pooh Shicey heavy back in the day. Like when he was really tough, like when he was out. Man, that chopper stayed so close to me that you would think we neighbors. Man, good for him, bro. Good that he out. Hopefully he don't shoot nobody else in the ass. Oh shit. But yeah, hopefully we get to hear some type of drop. Surprised he ain't drop like a first day out or some shit. Free Melly, that nigga is not coming home, man. Thank you. But nah, Melly is not coming home. I assure you, that man he's done. Not even gonna lie, that man is done. Alright, what else can I react to? I don't even know. Let's find something. Ooh, ooh. Yo, I remember this shit. This shit right here was tough. The Batman Beyond shit, that shit was hard. It's that I loved you tonight. Even though I got pride on my side. Where you going? Why you leaving so soon? Is there somewhere else that's better for you? I don't got the YouTube chat pulled up. I don't think anybody's in the YouTube chat. Yeah, nah, nobody's in there. I forgot about that Freakier Friday shit. Yeah, I'm not reacting to that Young Thug shit. That nigga was wilding. He was wilding and that shit. I'm not reacting to that. Yo, I low-key want to start doing movie reactions. I don't think I could do movie reactions on stream. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Can you react to movies on stream? We asking ChatGPT. You cannot show the full movie or play its audio directly as copyright content. Sure. Show short clips, few seconds each, under fair use content criticism, mute or blur sections of copyright footage while you talk. Use a reaction cam layout where your face is big and the movie is small, blur portion if at all. Focus on your commentary, pausing often to analyze and or react to see. Avoid showing any uncut movie scenes. Use screenshots or stills instead of video footage. Alright, so now you can't basically. Because I thought about starting to do movie reactions too on YouTube. It's going to take a lot of extensive fucking editing, but I was thinking about doing it. I be seeing a lot of people do movie reactions or even show reactions as well. Yeah, I ain't seeing nothing. Yo, I dead don't know what to react to. She my prettiest problem. I hate that she knows she the shit. Final season of my hero. Listen. Let's put some filter on that shit. Not that, this shit. Let's do this week. Trying to see what other niggas reacted to. We can react to that shit. Yo, I'm seeing too many movie reactions. Like, niggas don't react to regular shit no more? Like, damn, and I gotta hop on the game or something? Like, what the fuck? Seeing nothing but niggas reacting to anime, movies, and TV shows. European film reacts to top 5 American anesthesia reactions. Yo, what? Rick James super freak reaction. That's serious? Like, she reacted to Rick James. And dropping 16K views. The old heads was loving that. I know that for a fact. Matter of fact, now I want to see her comments. Yo, my computer cannot handle this shit. This shit is running mad slow. I got to see James Aaron Johnson Jr. and Rick James every day for a few months when he was inmate at prison that I worked at. Mel Franklin, the bass singer of The Temptations, is Rick James' uncle. He was signed to Motown. Yep, see, I tell you, the old heads be loving when they be seeing youngins react to this shit. Like, I never forget when I reacted to the whole Cassidy. Not Cassidy, whatever the fuck the nigga's name was that beef for Tory Lanez back in the day. Them old heads was on cock and balls, yo. I promise you. Like, them niggas was on dick. You know, niggas reacting to fucking Wakanda Forever. Is there no trending list on YouTube no more? Yo, I genuinely can't find no videos to react to. Oh, they sentenced Diddy?
The Phantom of...
We're gonna react to this. We got whoa. Why the fuck am I about to... I don't know. We got the killers that never exist. Serial killers that never existed.
Heilbronn. On April 25,
Excuse me, I'm
2007,
tired of
a
this shit. I'm not even
25-year-old
gonna lie to
German
you.
police officer named Michelle was on patrol with a 22-year-old named Martin in Heilbronn, Germany. The day had been pretty uneventful, so with nothing else going on, the two decided to post up in the corner of a nearby park's parking lot. What neither of them knew, however, was that they had just become targets, because just minutes later, an armed individual approached their car from the back and opened fire, shooting both officers in the head.
Oh my
The
gosh.
taxi driver eventually noticed the aftermath of this crime and reported it to the authorities almost immediately. Surprisingly, when first responders arrived, they found both officers lying outside the car. Later investigation revealed that their service weapons and handcuffs were missing, suggesting the assailant...
So the person rolled up on him, right? Rolled up on him, popped them, took both of them out the car, laid them out the car, took their gear. Candy is crazy. What are you talking about? Took their gear and then just sent them on their way. That's not crazy. Like that's not crazy at all.
must have stolen them from the car, which would also explain why the two were outside. Miraculously, despite being shot in the head, Officer Martin managed to survive the encounter after numerous surgeries and being in a coma for 4 weeks. Unfortunately, the incident resulted in total amnesia regarding the attack, leaving the investigators with no direct leads to follow. But just as they were about to lose hope, investigators discovered a DNA sample from the perpetrator on the patrol car's dashboard. However, what should have been the key to solving the case led to a massive rabbit hole instead. One that linked this tragic incident to dozens of crimes dating back more than a decade. You see, while
Yankees
analyzing
tied
this
game
DNA
up,
sample,
yes sir.
the forensics team discovered that it matched perfectly with samples collected from various prior crimes. The first of which happened all the way back in May of 1993 when a 62-year-old woman was strangled to death with a steel wire in her home in...
So they, right, like, yo, DNA, like the breakthrough of like how they can track DNA and shit like that, to me is actually insane. Because they had this incident, I forgot when exactly he said that shit happened, but they dated that shit back to fucking, this photo was taken in black and white, and they dated that the same person back to that shit. That's kind of crazy to me.
Germany. The second crime linked to the same perpetrator happened in March of 2001 when a 61-year-old met his end in a similar manner also in Germany. Apart from their age, another similarity between the two cases was that large sums of money were missing from both homes. Then, in October of the same year, a child accidentally stepped on a syringe used in combination with drugs while playing in a park. The DNA sample from this syringe also matched the two deadly incidents from earlier.
What?
And with further analysis of this sample, the investigators were able to build a rudimentary profile of the perpetrator, according to which the criminal was an Eastern European woman who robbed the elderly to fuel her addiction. This connection
So she's robbing old people because she's a junkie? Just get a fucking job. Like, real shit, like, you literally could get a job and it could literally fund your drug abuse. And I'm not promoting drug abuse, because you shouldn't be taking drugs. But just get a job. Like, why are you murdering people because you're a fucking junkie? That makes no fucking sense at fucking all. At all.
became more concrete as investigators analyzed samples from hundreds of other unsolved crimes since 2001 and found matches from over 20 burglaries and thefts of cars and motorbikes. Some of these crimes even extended beyond Germany, like when a group of Vietnamese precious gemstone traders were attacked by a gang of robbers in France in 2004, as well as a burglary at an optometrist store in Upper Austria in March 2007. However, what made all of these cases strange was that, aside from the DNA sample, the perpetrator left no clues at the scene. She wasn't caught on any CCTV cameras, and there weren't any witnesses either, earning her the nickname of the Woman Without a Face. 4 men were even arrested for the robbery in France, but none of them gave any description of this woman either. So, despite linking all these incidents, the investigators were no closer to solving the case of Officer Michel. Unfortunately, the attack on Officers Michel and Martin was only the prelude to even worse crimes. Something that became apparent in January 2008 when police discovered the remains of 3 men floating in a local body of water. 2 of the men had gunshot wounds to the head, and the third had been strangled, which were the 2 methods used by the mysterious woman in previous incidents. These men had come to Germany to buy a used car, and they were likely attacked and robbed after making the purchase. By this point, it was clear. The police in Germany, France, and Austria were dealing with an elusive serial killer and robber who is now being called the Phantom of Heilbronn. Investigators in the 3 countries were working day and night to uncover her identity. Shockingly, even with the ongoing search, the Phantom stayed active. Her DNA was found at 7 different robbery locations over the next 3 months, as well as in the car of a 45-year-old named Diana after a mysterious death in a pool. In total, the Phantom's DNA linked her to over 40 robberies and thefts and 6 confirmed murders across 3 countries.
What?
How could someone be in so many
There's
different,
no
completely
way.
unrelated places, commit so many crimes, and leave behind no evidence besides her DNA? Something was not adding up. Fortunately, all of these questions were finally answered in March 2009 when a man was arrested on a charge completely unrelated to any of the Phantom's cases. But when he was given a DNA test, it came back as a perfect match for the Phantom's DNA, who was supposed to be a woman. This breakthrough allowed investigators to uncover the only logical reason why the Phantom's DNA was found on so many different crime scenes: contamination. Sure enough, when they ran DNA tests on some of the unused cotton swabs investigators used to gather samples, they had traces of her DNA as well. Following this lead,
What the
investigators
hell?
were able to track down the source.
How the fuck does that even happen, though?
A female worker at the factory where these swabs were packaged, who, after some digging, was cleared of all the crimes linked to her DNA. As it turned out, investigators had been using cotton swabs that were never meant to be used for forensic analysis in the first place. And while this embarrassing revelation was somewhat amusing, it didn't change the fact that dozens of victims were denied justice while the police chased a phantom killer who never existed.
Nah, that's crazy. That's actually, like, insanely crazy, bruh.
This is an 11-page report with a staggering amount of information that data brokers can collect about you and sell for a profit. I truly think if you are aware of just how much of your own personal information is out there, it would surprise you. I mean, look at this. It has information like your address history, relatives, social media profiles, photos, pretty much anything you could imagine. And the apps that are collecting this information are non-negotiables for me, like Google, which I quite literally need for my job. I basically have to choose between going completely off the grid or giving up my privacy and allowing companies to profit off my personal data. However, thankfully, there is a third option, Aura, the sponsor of this video. Aura will actively protect your privacy by automatically identifying data brokers selling your personal info and removing it permanently on your behalf. There are a lot of services out there that offer this kind of thing, but what I like about Aura is Pusher. Sovik Paul was a 19-year-old college student from India.
That nigga does not look like he's no fucking 19. What the fuck do the odd niggas be getting fed?
We fucking got him.
That's not even that's what I was trying to hit. But this nigga's not no fucking 19. You're looking at this dude right here, you're like 19. That nigga look like he's at least 28 years old. That nigga looks way older than me. I'm 22. And you're telling me that's a 19. He looks older than me. What the fuck? There's no fucking way.
He traveled to the UK in 2012 to pursue an art degree at Manchester Metropolitan University, and it didn't take long for him to build a close circle of friends. He was with these friends when he visited the Warehouse Project nightclub on New Year's Eve of the same year. Unfortunately, the group got separated at around 11 p.m. when one of the friends received a text from Sovik stating that he had been kicked out of the club. But when this friend tried to contact him back a few minutes later, Sovik did not respond. He also didn't return home that night, prompting his flatmate to file a missing person report around 5:30 a.m. Sovik was last seen standing outside the club for only a minute before walking away. But despite this CCTV footage giving a clue about the direction he went, Sovik was unfortunately nowhere to be found. The breakthrough in his search came on January 22nd.
Yo, missing person like cases and stuff like that, like even right now when it comes down to what's going on right now with the whole David situation and them trying to pinpoint September last year to September this year in that time frame of, you know, where she was and like trying to figure out how long she's been dead for and when she was last seen alive and stuff like that. It's just crazy to me. Like, it's a little scary as well. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
When a team of divers discovered his body in the Bridgewater Canal near Old Trafford Stadium. After some more investigation, Sovik's death was ruled an accident. Put simply, he fell into the canal, was immobilized by the freezing water, and drowned before anyone could notice and help. However, while the official investigation didn't find any injuries or signs of foul play, for many, Sovik's death wasn't an accident at all. To them, he was the latest victim of the Manchester Pusher, a mysterious serial killer who targeted young men around the Manchester area and ended their lives by pushing them into the many bodies of water scattered throughout the city. The idea of this serial killer was first popularized by a 21st area and
because that's just what cats do.
So how did you get Coco? So why did you get him so he could run away?
That's just what he does. I don't know.
But I like little cats and little dogs.
He is a little cat.
Because mommy just wanted a tiny little dog.
Oh, really?
Because dogs like, you gotta give mom an ice cream because that's like, they don't need plushy toys.
Okay, cool.
That's why.
Alright, cool.
Oh, and then they need like dog food or something.
Uh-huh.
But ice is dog food.
Okay.
And then, so it's Sonic and Knuckles and...
Alright, Mike, I'm busy, alright? Good night, I love you.
Love you.
Yo, I
ended
love
their
that
lives
kid,
by
man.
pushing them into the many bodies of water scattered throughout the city. The idea of this serial killer was first popularized by a 2015 article written by psychology professor Craig Jackson after he noticed that over 85 mysterious drowning deaths had occurred in Manchester since 2008. This was far
Wait, did they
higher
find his
than the
body? I
national
didn't peep.
average. And what made this even more alarming was that in over a third of these cases, investigators couldn't determine the circumstances leading up to the drowning at all. However, the most concrete evidence of the pusher's existence comes from an incident that happened on April 10th, 2018. On that night, at around 10 p.m., a 34-year-old man was cycling home from work alongside the Bridgewater Canal. This was a part of his daily routine, and he had traveled this exact route countless times before, so he wasn't paying much attention to his surroundings, a mistake that nearly cost him his life. A man suddenly emerged from the shadows and swung his arm at the cyclist, striking his neck and causing him to fall into the canal. Fortunately, the water wasn't cold enough to immediately incapacitate the cyclist, so he quickly swam back to the canal's edge. But the man who pushed him in was still there, and as soon as the cyclist tried to get out, the man kicked his hand, sending him back into the water. Luckily, an unrelated ambulance happened to drive by the canal at that time, frightening the man and causing him to flee the scene. After minutes of struggling, the cyclist eventually managed to get himself out of the canal and back to safety. He later shared his story on Facebook, further fueling the pusher narrative. The Manchester police, however, have dismissed this theory at every turn, insisting that the mysterious serial killer is nothing more than a myth or urban legend.
So you got the dude who's literally telling you, yo, this man almost killed me. He pushed me into the canal. When I tried to get out the canal, he kept kicking me back in the canal, all types of stuff, right? And police just saw that and was just like, nah, that shit ain't happen. You good, gang. That shit wasn't real. Shit was in your head. You're not fucking dead ass. You're not serious at all. There's no serious bone in your goddamn body.
Wilson, an official from the Manchester Water Safety Partnership, has even gone as far as to claim that a significant number of these deaths were likely alcohol-related, where intoxicated men accidentally fall into the river and couldn't save themselves before tragically losing their lives, which, given the circumstances, makes the most sense, especially since the canal is surrounded by numerous bars and nightclubs. And also because, despite the countless CCTV cameras in that area, none have ever captured someone following or attacking one of the drowning victims. Many believe that the story of the cyclist seeing and surviving the Manchester pusher, which is the only account of someone actually seeing him, was either way over-dramatized or made up completely to fuel conspiracy theories. So, unless some groundbreaking evidence comes forward, the Manchester pusher will go down as a serial killer who never existed.
So how the fuck are all these people dying though? That's my question.
Salish Sea Killer. On the 20th of August 2007, a 12-year-old girl was walking alongside the coastline of Jedediah Island, located in the middle of the Salish Sea in British Columbia, Canada, when something unusual washed up on the shore, catching her attention. A closer look revealed that it was a size 12 running shoe that looked almost new. Curious, she picked it up to examine it further, but it felt unusually heavy. The reason for which became clear as soon as she looked inside. There was a nearly intact, severed human foot still in it. Now, a discovery like this was unsettling enough on its own. What made it far more disturbing, however, was that it wouldn't be the last. Just 6 days later, a couple was out hiking on the coast of Gabriola Island, 31 miles or 50 kilometers south of Jedediah Island, when they discovered another running shoe with a foot inside. An important thing to note here is that the two shoes were completely different in size, brand, and model. They were also both for the right foot. In other words, they belonged to two different people. From there, discoveries of shoes with feet still inside them became a hauntingly regular occurrence in the
This is literally some fucking some CSI type shit. Cause what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? This is a regular occurrence that you're just finding foot in goddamn shoes. What the fuck? Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
Areas surrounding the Salish Sea, with 1 or 2 shoes being discovered almost every year. In total, 21 different shoes were discovered up to 2019, giving rise to many theories trying to explain the strange phenomenon. These included everything from the shoes belonging to the victims of the 2004 tsunami in the Indian Ocean to people kidnapped and tortured by gangsters. That said, the theory that gained the most attention online linked these discoveries to the so-called Salish Sea Killer, someone who cut off their victims' feet before dumping them into the Salish Sea, allowing the currents to scatter them across the region. But as morbidly intriguing as this theory was, it couldn't have been further from the truth. The only evidence backing the serial killer premise was the shoe discovered in December 2011 in Seattle. This one was wrapped in a plastic bag and had the lower leg still attached to it. However, given the bag and the attached leg, it was likely an attempt to hide the evidence of an unrelated murder and had nothing to do with the other shoes discovered around the Salish Sea. More importantly, DNA testing on the discovered feet allowed investigators to uncover the true origins of the mysterious shoes. And what they found was a lot more mundane, yet equally tragic. Put simply, the vast majority of the discovered feet belonged to people who fell into the Salish Sea and drowned, whether by accident or on purpose. One of the discovered remains even belonged to a fisherman who went missing all the way back in 1987. As for why the feet were severed from the rest of the body, the explanation is actually quite straightforward. Marine animals likely ate the remains of the deceased, while the shoes kept the feet specifically protected. Once they were detached from the rest of the body, the buoyancy of the running shoes made it easier for the currents to carry them to the shore. And while these discoveries spiked between 2007 and 2019, there are still some being found to this day, with the most recent case emerging in July of 2023, further weakening the serial killer theory.
But how are the shoes not, how are the feet not decomposing? Is it because they're in the water?
The
I never seen water. I never know water to be a preservative.
In June 1999, 32-year-old Angela Ford left her home in Chicago to pick up her children's report cards from their school. Before leaving, she reassured her children that it was a short trip and that she'd be back in less than 30 minutes. But she never returned. Her husband filed a missing person report that same evening. Unfortunately, Angela wouldn't be found for another week until June 14th. Investigators found her barely alive in an abandoned building just 2 miles from her home. She had been strangled and suffered multiple other injuries. Sadly, while she was still breathing, she had fallen into a deep coma. And after remaining in that state for over a year and a half, Angela passed away on January 4th, 2001.
Man, R.I.P. Angela, man. That's nasty.
Worst of all, the person who did this to her was never identified. Though, over time, Angela would be recognized as the first victim of a supposed serial killer known as the Chicago Strangler. The existence of this alleged serial killer was first brought to light by investigative journalist Thomas Hargrove in 2018. Thomas is the founder of a non-profit called Murder Accountability Project. This organization gathers crime data from around the US and then uses a custom algorithm to find links and connections between these crimes based on factors like location, method, victim's profile, and much more. In 2014, Thomas's algorithm even helped the police tie several horrific crimes to a single suspect, eventually resulting in the arrest of Darren Dion Van, a serial killer who later confessed to ending the lives of 7 different women, though the actual number could be as high as 18. Put simply, Thomas's organization and algorithm are proven to be effective at solving real cases, which is why it drew a lot of attention in 2018 when he proposed the existence of the Chicago Strangler. According to Thomas's report, the Chicago Strangler is believed to have claimed the lives of as many as 51 women, beginning with Angela Ford in 2001. And at first glance, the similarities between these dozens of incidents are striking to say the least. All of these victims are women, mostly African American descent. Many of them also came from the city's poorer neighborhoods. Most importantly, the methods used in some of these cases were eerily consistent. Like 21-year-old Teresa Bunn, whose remains were discovered in a flaming dumpster in November 2007. And according to a later autopsy report, she was more than likely strangled before the perpetrator discarded her in the dumpster and set it ablaze. Then, just a few days later, the Chicago Fire Department also discovered the remains of 52-year-old Hazel Lewis, who tragically suffered the same fate as Teresa. Those are just 2 of multiple—
That girl did not look like she was 52. If that was like a younger picture of her, that did not look like a 52-year-old woman.
Examples where the victims took their last breaths under similar circumstances. Thus, the conclusion that they were all committed by the same person or group, the Chicago Strangler. However, not everyone agrees with this assessment. Critics of the serial killer theory argue that while the number of victims at 51 seems absurdly high at first, it averages out to about 3 per year, which, given Chicago's population of over 2.6 million, is sadly not out of the ordinary. However, the strongest opposition to the idea of the Chicago Strangler comes from Chicago's own police department, with a spokesperson stating, "There is absolutely no information to suggest that this is the work of a serial killer." The city's chief of detectives, Melissa Staples, also mentioned that they've taken DNA samples from many of the incidents attributed to the Chicago Strangler. But even after thorough testing, they did not find any correlation between the samples, suggesting each crime was committed by a different person. Whether or not the Chicago Strangler is a real person is still debated to this day. But given all the evidence, the most likely explanation is they never existed, and all the murders committed were isolated and unrelated tragedies.
I do feel like they probably was unrelated. I'm not gonna lie to you, but hey, this is a W video. I ain't gonna lie. I might sub to this dude. I said might as I'm subbing to him, cause then I can react to a lot of this dude's content. You know what I'm saying? It's a little darker vibe, but nonetheless, they good videos. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna catch y'all on this video, man. This way, we out here. I almost pushed the wrong button. She my prettiest problem. I hate that she knows she the shit. Fuck. I know I thought like 6, but big back chuck for the win. Alright, cool. Got that situated. Ice-D. Let me X this shit out. Let me X that out too. I want to hear about what academics. I low-key want to hit. Just look it up on YouTube. I don't feel like doing that. I dead don't feel like doing that. I'll be honest with you. I'll react to this and then I'll do it. But apparently Pooh Shicey's out now, so I seen a video of him earlier, like hugging his grandmother or something. This nigga got mad lock, like his locks long as shit. I'm not lazy. Stop jacking that. Stop jacking that. That's bad for business, yo. Can I see if I can actually do that real quick? Which one is it? How the fuck he get out? I think it's that one. That's one thing I want to know.
Cleared his Instagram. By the way, he's in the same McLaren that he hopped out when he shot that nigga. Let's see. Is Pooh Shicey on?
Yeah, I don't know how niggas can type that fast, because I definitely can't.
Oh, wow.
I gotta lower my mic volume.
No audio on this?
Why he had to pop out in a shiesty mask though? Like he couldn't have let that shit at home, bruh. Like I get your name is Pooh Shicey, but you did not have to pop out in a shiesty mask, gang. Like you dead ass did not have to do that whatsoever, bro. I was looking at one of my clips that I made. Yo, I really don't know what to react to. Like, I'm really in a slump. Man, my computer runs slow as shit too, yo. I'm about to get off this shit. I got mad clips. I gotta get them clips situated. I'm about to get off this shit, yo. I can't. I might have to like do like a deep dive into my